Bugs on the mic, you know the show. Turn it up loud, let the whole world know. Straight out of Rustin, reppin' on the flow. Dallas Cowboys on my chest, let the star glow. Bugs got the podcast, speakers on blast. Talking about the game, every moment gon' last. Snaps in the back, bass hitting low. Crowd in the stands, watch the energy grow. Cowboys Nation, ride or die crew. If you doubt the star, we coming for you. Told you so. Yeah, I told you so. When them Cowboys win, everybody know. I told you so. I told you so. From Rustin to Dallas, let the fire blow.
Oh, it's a Jerry Jones would do. Oh, shh. We just come to quiet the noise. Quiet the noise. Hey, help is on the way. Quiet the noise. You know, old Jerry Jones done backed the brink truck up to the bank. He cashing in. Oh, y'all thought Jerry was joking. You thought I was joking when I told y'all Jerry Jones won the Michael Parsons trade. Everybody looked at me funny. Everybody thought I was crazy, deranged, speaking out of my mind. No, Jerry won the trade. How you know? Parsons gone to Green Bay. Kenny Clark in Dallas. That first round draft pick in Dallas. The defensive end that played Green Bay and Michael Parsons is in Dallas. Not to mention Quentin Williams in Dallas. So what y'all think? Jerry Jones has won the trade. Not to forget, Green Bay has broke down his entire defensive squad since they got Michael Parsons. Again, Jerry can back up to the bank. And we welcome happily the reunion of Gary and Clark. And if you do any type of research like I do, I know mine, go back to when Green Bay, like I said yesterday morning, go back to when Green Bay had Kenny Clark and Gary on the line. They was actually in the top defensive rankings of shutting teams down, stopping the run, also the pass. Oh, but they've reunited here in Dallas. Boy, 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 boy. Hold on. I'll take a drink to that. I'm just saying. What can you do now when y'all cried when we lost Michael Parsons? And I told y'all, Michael who? Michael who? Just to let y'all know, chess is not a game you play overnight. Chess is not a game you may play weekly. Some people play chess and the moves may take months. I've heard of chess being played where moves may actually take years. Well, look at this move that Jerry Jones did. And I told y'all, Jerry's playing chess, not checkers. Reunited Kenny Clark and Mr. Gary. And we can go ahead and talk about the Dak miss. Well, unfortunately, she didn't want to sign the prenup from what I was reading. Smart move, Dak. No prenup, no. But that's the miss. Did you get the message that he told one Mr. George Pickens? Hey, you loved the game. You played it at little or nothing. You got an increase now of quarterback pay for 1 year. He's not smiling in his face. Dak just delivered the message, hey, look at the raise you got for 1 year. Now imagine if you bet on yourself. And I've always told America, if I'm in the game, I'm going to bet on Bugs because I know what I can do. George Pickens, you in the position, son, to sit back, grab a cup like I'm doing, and relax. Enjoy the cap for a year. Because remember, any other team you go to, young man, which nobody's going to give up two number one picks for you. Any other team that you go to, keep in mind, when you left Pittsburgh, what was the problem? It wasn't Dak Prescott. Go to Atlanta. You got Tua down now. Keep in mind, that's not Dak Prescott. Go to Miami. They got Malik Willis now. So what? Keep in mind, he is not Dak Prescott. And I keep telling y'all, week in and week out, that's my quarterback. That's my quarterback, Chris Carradine. That's my quarterback, Dakota Prescott, the $60 million man, who y'all get mad at because he makes $60 million. Why? You forget who changed the game in the market. It wasn't Rain Dakota Prescott. It was a man by the name of Deshaun Watson that went to a fully guaranteed $230 million guarantee with Cleveland. He changed the game. Dak played the market. That's why he's my quarterback. But moving on in, Pickens is buying in to what Dak is saying. Don't believe in the media that, oh, Pickens mad because they stuck him with the tag. No, he's not. Pickens a smart man. When you go from making $4 million and for 1 year to bet on yourself, they're going to give you a raise of $24 more million. Wouldn't y'all play for that? 1 year? I played 1 year and I put up the numbers that I put up the last year. I can write my own check. Because Jerry Jones got to give me a blank check. And once again, I'll drink to that. Now, y'all want to talk about the kicker. You have to have patience. What Jerry Jones did in the front office was the right thing by putting a transitional tag on him, a tender tag, $5.6 million, let another team make the line. In other words, they're going to let other teams let you know what your value is, Mr. Aubrey. Don't be mad at Aubrey. I'm not. Aubrey's doing the right thing as a professional player. When you know what the market can be, just test the market. You ain't going nowhere. Keep in mind, you play in the greatest stadium that was ever built, called Jerry's World. There's no other stadium like that. Not the Superdome. Not the Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta. I'm just dropping facts. You know, not even the stadium in Indianapolis. Not even the new one they finna build for Chicago. That is the eighth wonder of the world here in Arlington, Texas. Well, Mr. Pickens, you get to play in front of. Mr. Aubrey, you get to kick 60-yard field goals. But break it on down. Aubrey's going to get somewhere between $7.2 and $7.7 million. That's my conspiracy on that. You know, and we got to thank Terrence Steele. Boy, that's hard for me. And if anybody know me, I'm not really the favorite fan of Terrence Steele at all. But Roger, Terrence Steele did something that nobody understands, Mr. Benoit. Terrence Steele, if people look at the paperwork, because they normally ain't mathing right. Because all they read in the newspapers is, oh, the Cowboys opened up salary cap by restructuring his contract. No. Terrence Steele took a pay cut. It would make it so bad. He took a hometown discount pay cut, which you should have, because I wanted his ice out of here. Wasn't a fan. I know you guys are questioning why we bring back Sam Williams. Sam Williams was probably Mr. Hustle on special teams. Not Goodwin, which Goodwin is the gunner on punt returns and kickoff, but Sam Williams. Remember the block punt? I can't remember the game, but he blocked the punt, and that's when Nealon, may he rest in peace, recovered it in the end zone for a touchdown. Sam Williams caused a fumble there in Carolina. We couldn't capitalize, but Sam Williams actually played good football. Y'all really don't realize Sam Williams actually runs a 4.38 40. He was a monster at Mississippi. I don't want to lose Sam. I'm glad at a hometown discount, we got him for one more year. You know, and by making all these acquisitions right now that the Cowboys are doing, you know, that puts a shift in the upcoming draft. I know a lot of y'all wanted Caleb Downs. We no longer need Caleb Downs. We got Mr. Jalen Thompson, Arizona, experienced in the game plan that Coach Parker wants to run on defense. We also picked up another safety from Denver. Come on in. We have revamped our entire middle secondary of our defense. What I've been telling y'all for the last 2 years, the weakest spot on the Dallas Cowboys football team, offense and defense, it's been the safety position. I lost friends by saying Donovan Wilson can't play the sport. Even his close family disengaged contact with me on Facebook. I only spoke the truth about my favorite team. And now, as you notice, you have been expurgated. You got to get out of here expeditiously because your ass got exposed. But I told y'all we had been building to lose Mr. Diggs. Y'all keep telling me that Caleb Carson was bad. You keep telling me that Siobhan Reynolds didn't do a good job. Do you realize those guys did not play in any preseason training camp situations? So when they got out there, they were thrown out there, and Eberflus's screwed up defense, Roderick sees. But I'm just telling the truth because you knocked my personnel. When you wasn't understanding, the man that's calling the plays is the reason why we was a failure in the 2025 football season as a defense. That's why his ice is out of there. So now when we go to the defense, what we're going to draft is called the best player available. And if y'all noticing how the draft board is going right now and how teams are picking up this person and that person, I'm going to give y'all a guess, Mr. Kerry Crawford. Have y'all figured out who's going to fall to the Dallas Cowboys just as well as CeeDee Lamb fell? It's going to be a player of that caliber. Have y'all figured it out yet? You ain't speaking up fast enough. The player that I predict to fall into the Cowboys' hands is none other than the starting running back for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. He's falling. Why he's falling, Bugs? New Orleans don't need a running back. Kansas City don't need a running back. The Giants don't need a running back. Arizona don't need a running back. I'm dropping facts. Who else in front of the Cowboys? Kansas. Did I say Kansas City? Think so. Cincinnati don't need a running back. Dropping facts. The Cowboys may look up and our RB2 will fall in our hands. I really don't trust Mr. Blue from last out of Texas. But that kid from Notre Dame, he may just fall into the Cowboys' hands. And unfortunately, we're in a position now where we can actually choose the best available player. Now, what we need to do is that, because he'll be a great security blanket, a great blanket for Mr. J. Will, a great one. And also, We need to find a security blanket for Mr. Dakota Prescott. Yes, Dak, you was healthy all year. Thank goodness to my offensive line that kept me upright, kept Dak off the IR. Y'all don't understand. It's been a while since we've seen Dak Prescott finish the season. You know, facts, once again. But you say he's my problem. No, we fixed our problem. For one, we got rid of Eberflus. For two, we got some people to play in the trenches. And I got one more favor, Jerry. One more favor. Bring back Jadeveon Clowney. Bring back Jadeveon Clowney. Y'all, we're going to take a break right here, get my commercials and my sponsors in, give a shout out to them. And I'm going to be right back with y'all in about 30, maybe 45 seconds to a minute. Stay with me because we got a lot more to talk about. I'll see you, Mr. March. Pardon the small technical difficulties. We getting them right. Just keep your eye focused on the star right now. That's all you got to do. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I tell you this. It's graduation time coming up. Change of season. Spring is about here. What you need to do, get your family t-shirts, group gatherings, maybe even get you a bouquet, a money bouquet, or get you a personalized fan. How to get that? Contact Shell Williams there at Custom Pleasures. Shell can take any size order, deliver it anywhere across the United States of America. But by the way, when you call Shell, tell Shell that Derrick sent you. It's time for you to upgrade your personal security. No matter if you're coming from Houston to Dallas, New York to Chicago, New Orleans to Dallas, even Grambling to Ruston, you need detailed security? Get in contact with Derrick Cheney himself. Derrick is here to protect you, provide ultimate protection, and secure you as his personal, understood client. Call Derrick today and make sure you tell Derrick that Derrick sent you. My neck, my back, I got sciatica pain. Do y'all know Jalen Ferguson is the doctor? Call Jalen today to get your back in order, get your body realigned. Jalen traveled from state to state, parish to parish, county to county. Jalen's a homegrown Grambling Knight, a tiger. Give Jalen a call to help him get your body realigned for the new year to get underway. Call Jalen and don't forget to tell Jalen that Derrick sent you. I know you looking for a home. I know you on the fence. I know you probably denying yourself because you actually don't know. Stop denying yourself. Give Jeremy Brooks a call today. He's the top-notch broker. He get 5-star ratings from all his clients, from state to state, from California all the way to Georgia, not just in Texas and Louisiana. Call on somebody you know to put you in a home just for you. And don't forget to tell Jeremy that Derrick sent you. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I've been waiting to get to this part of the segment. Do y'all recall? And if you don't recall, go to YouTube. Mr. Marsh, Toot Holland, what's going on? Y'all can go to YouTube, but if you don't recall what I told you in August, hold on, let me drink to that. It's not alcohol, it's beet juice. Y'all know better than that. In August, they were hopping around doing what they consider the dirty bird, they funky bird. And they were pointing the number one finger. They were celebrating a Super Bowl. And I told y'all, that ain't the same Philadelphia Eagles. If y'all notice and have to agree, you ain't got to agree. Just look at the facts on the TV. It is falling apart. But I told you this in September, in August. This is not the same Philadelphia Eagles, Wayman Mo. Mario Riley, y'all won a Super Bowl, but this is not the same Philadelphia Eagles. They argued me down, talked about my Cowboy, but yet alone you kept ignoring the fact that I told you you're not the same Philadelphia Eagles. They're falling apart fast. They lost the defensive court. They lost the defensive back coach. They lost the linebacker. They bought to lose their wide receiver. I'm just saying, and if A.J. Smith go up to New England, I ain't gonna lie, I need to throw a flag on Vrabel. I like Mike Vrabel, but you tinker with that one. But I don't care. You got him out the NFC East if you do get him. But Philly falling apart. Fred, you stay there because I got something to talk about your Bears too. Basil Crawford, we talk about your New Orleans Saints, you and Roger Caesar and Ricky Burton. Y'all are dismantling at a rapid pace. The New Orleans Saints are emptying the tank. Y'all don't give a damn. Y'all got Kamara, and y'all don't sign Etienne, and y'all still got Kendra Miller. Damn, Bugs, how you know all of this? Because I study this. I study your team more than you study your own team because I know what I'm talking about. Your running back room too full. You about to lose Kamara. Kamara, whatever they call you. I don't give a damn. He ain't Jay Will with that stall in his heel, man. But he can be. Who knows? We might slip around and pick up Kamara and RB too. But the Saints, you lost your defensive end. You lost the heart of your defense, your linebacker, to the Jets. Jets, Jets. Saints. And then you watching Carolina spend money. Ooh-wee! My cousin Patrick Moe called me today, said, "Cuz, don't you think Carolina's spending too much money?" I said, "Doc," that's what I call him, Doc. Doc, they ain't spending too much money because they got the money to spend. They loading up to wipe the Saints off the map. Mark my word. The Saints ain't done nothing this offseason. I'm not downing you guys. I'm telling the truth. You lost your cornerback. He gone to Tennessee. Your linebacker out of there. DeMario Davis, I think his name, and your tap and your defensive end. He ain't coming back. You're trying to get rid of Kamara. What else y'all gonna do? I mean, you ain't selling no seats. Now you're really not selling no seats. I'm just being honest. That's what's happening in the NFL. Just in case y'all don't want to talk about it, I bring it to the forefront. We need to get Hut from Cincinnati. Hut who? Who is Hut? No, y'all don't need him. The thing about it is, if the Chicago Bears fool around and pick up Alvin Kamara, the Bears are in the running for the NFC Central. But y'all also need to pick up a wide receiver, which from my understanding is you're trying to make a play at Jalen Waddle out of Miami. That's why I don't see why Malik is so happy to be in Miami. You ain't got nobody to throw the ball to. But hey, so be it. That's where you want to go. Oh, the defensive end. You can, but I think medically he's beat up. I really think that's why nobody's in a hurry to pay him no $30-something million because at his age, I think medically, physically, he's beat up. Wayman, I already told him, your Eagles, they falling apart fast. Y'all do need a pass rusher. I really think y'all may go after a Bosa. He may be washed up, but the name, for some reason, they still think it rings a bell. But that's what's happening. And y'all got to sing this song with me. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Y'all know why Vegas is the hot spot? Vegas is Vegas. They are a no tax, income tax state. They out there with showbiz. They in the AFC West. They in a new stadium. They got a new coach. Why not go play for the Raiders? That's what they done. The Raiders done revigorated the AFC West to move themselves up in just one day. The Raiders have become the front runners to win the AFC West next year. You think I'm lying? They took Quay Walker from Green Bay. He waved at Michael Parsons, jackass, I'm leaving you up here. They took Nakobe Dean from Philly, made Nakobe do Dallas like this. Got Nakobe Dean too. After they sent Crosby to Baltimore, they picked up a defensive end. So they filled out their defensive line, front seven, real fast through free agency. Oh, yeah, they do got Tom Brady. They do got, no, let me go back a little bit. What's up, Craig? I'm going to go back a little bit. No, Wayman Moore, you guys are not stacked. Philadelphia Eagles are so far from stacked, they are paper sack. You falling apart. I told y'all this past August. Wait a minute, I'm just going back for you. I told you in August, man, the Philadelphia Eagles ain't the same. Y'all didn't think I told y'all were falling apart. You didn't listen to me in August. Go back on YouTube, scroll back through all my episodes. In August, I said that. I definitely said it after September the 3rd when I was telling y'all wasn't the same team. But moving right along, we on the Chicago Bears done gave everybody away to. I'm going to be honest. Y'all gave away y'all linebacker. Y'all gave away last year's best cornerback in the game. Gave him away. He gone over up to the Jets. Signed 1 year, I think $5.8 million, something like that. You gave it all up. Chicago's not stacked like that. But if you happen to pull out Alvin Kamara from New Orleans, gonna be some danger. Because Detroit reloaded. They got Pacheco out of Kansas City. They reloaded with Gills and Pacheco. They reloaded. Green Bay solid with their running back. That's about it. But tell Michael Parsons, I said, hey, I'm just keeping it real. Michael Parsons. I want to get mad at Jerry Jones. Sit your down somewhere. It hurt it hurt. I ain't gonna lie. It hurt to see Michael Parsons say, bye, y'all. But I had to think about it. Bye. I'm Dallas Cowboys for life. Not Michael Parsons for life. Just to let y'all know. And let's bring up the biggest catastrophe that y'all don't pay attention to in the NFL. That's a catastrophe in Cleveland. Shedeur Sanders won't be the day one starter. Y'all keep blaming my quarterback for taking his $60 million. But y'all don't point no finger at Deshaun Watson, who got $230 million and ain't played 10 games in 5 years. He changed the quarterback market. That just was a beneficiary of the outcome. You get mad because they pulled gold over the hill and it fell into his hand? Y'all lost y'all rabbit ass mind. Excuse me for my French, English, and Spanish. I'm sorry, America. But y'all crazy. It fell right into the man's hands. All because of what Deshaun Watson did. Dak just capitalized off of Cleveland's mistake. They changed the quarterback market, not Dak. Had Dak became a free agent last year, instead of signing that team friendly $160 million deal. Yeah, it's team friendly. Because if he would have went on the market, the man could have commanded 165 plus. And if y'all can recall, last year they did a survey. Out of 32 teams, it was 28 teams that say they'll take Dak Prescott over the quarterback they got right now. The teams that say they wouldn't take him, Cincinnati Bengals. Team that wouldn't take him, Baltimore Ravens. That's 2 now. Team that wouldn't take him, Buffalo Bills. That's 3 now. I told y'all we're 4. I'll let y'all figure out who the 4th team was. You figure it out. I mean, your team, the person that's hating on Dak Prescott, who was Mahomes, just in case y'all forgot him. I didn't. Mahomes, Burrow, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson was protected. 28 other teams said they'll take Dak Prescott right now. But y'all hate on my quarterback. Why? I don't know. But you know what? I'll drink to that. Go Trail, that's my quarterback. That's Trail Butcher, y'all. That's my quarterback. Speaking of the Chiefs, nah, that wasn't a good move, Quay Jackson. Y'all picked up Seattle's running back, and thinking that's going to bring the game back that y'all used to run. No. Mutombo, no. No, Chiefs. For one, you let the Rams dismantle your defensive backfield. Not only did they get Trent McDuffie, they got Watson on the other side too. How you lose your 2 starting cornerbacks to the Rams? So there you go. Let me help y'all out some more. Some more. Country, not more, but more. That eliminates Kansas City for looking for a running back. Now that moves up the LSU cornerback to possibly go to Kansas City. Delaney, I forgot his name. So I'm eliminating the process, showing y'all how the man in Notre Dame, the running back, may fall into the Cowboys' hands. I ain't got to show you no proof, Wayman. The only proof I can show you that y'all falling apart was y'all ass was on the couch right next to me during the Super Bowl. Am I right or am I wrong? Wasn't the Eagles next to me? Oh, you right. You right. We was at home with y'all. I know. And believe me, because I told you so. The Rams have reshaped their whole defensive backfield due to the Kansas City Chiefs. The Rams trying to stop the wide receiver from Seattle the best way they can because that kid is a donkey. The Rams now got to contend with Mike Evans with the San Francisco 49ers. Don't y'all know that's scary? The 49ers don't change. Let's go and get it over. I'm a Cowboy fan. I got to take my hat off. They're making my head sweat. 49ers got a system that y'all got to pay attention to. Their system is the next man up. That's why they are so willing to get rid of Trent Williams. They fill in so quickly, so fast. That's why they're not in a hurry to trade Mac Jones at quarterback. Y'all keep forgetting they still got Brandon Ayuk on the damn roster. Now they got that kid, Mike Evans. And they still got CMC. So quit thinking that they don't fell off. Kittle's going to come back. And every year that Purdy's in the Shanahan system, he begins to perfect. What is a Cowboy fan telling the truth? Jesus. He's going to perfect that system. Now he got a legitimate wideout that can go up and get that thing. Man, don't think Frisco ain't gone. They just don't wake that sleeping giant. I'm just letting y'all know. Even though they got to come over here to Jerry's world. And yeah, we going to bring that hat. But that's another day. We'll talk about that when we get there, Brent Brooks, Kendall Payne, David Jones. We'll talk about that at that time. Bring your ass, though. You got to come over there to Arlington. We'll see y'all on College Street. But you know, I'm just going to send out a shout out to my sponsors right about now. Shell Williams over there at Custom Pleasures. You do a great job with the t-shirts that I be needing also. She do family shirts, group shirts. She do events, special events. She do party fans. She even is a party host. So y'all can look her up, Google her. Well, not Google her, under my Facebook. She's Shell Williams, owner operator over at Custom Pleasures. Give her a shout out today. And if y'all need y'all shirts or something made, call Shell. You got graduation coming up. Shell Williams, Custom Pleasures. And Shell might even give you a deal if you tell her that Derrick sent you. Also, upgrade your security detail. If you're coming from Dallas to Houston, I got a friend, I got a cousin that y'all can call. His name is Derrick Cheney. Call Derrick Cheney today. Y'all see Derrick, he's stout now. Derrick be pumping that iron. He's also one of the top security men in Houston, Texas. He doesn't no longer do clubs. Derrick is private personal security for not only professional athletes, but also celebrities. Check his file out. But when you call Derrick to upgrade your security, make sure you tell Derrick that Derrick sent you. Also, your neck, your back, you got sciatica pain. You got children athletes that are tired. When they come home, they can't get the soreness out the muscles. You sit there, you rub icy hot on them all day. Oh, their back's still hurting from practice all day. Give Jalen Ferguson a call over at Alpha Performance and Wellness. Tell Jalen that I sent you. Jalen can do groups. He can do classroom work. He can show you how to stay in shape to keep your body aligned, because you have those sleepless nights. You may be having migraines. You may even wake up and the bottom of your feet are burning like you're standing in hot sand. Call Jalen and help you out. He'll get your body back in order. Tell Jalen that Derrick sent you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of every age, I thank y'all for always tuning in, because I'm not only streaming live from Facebook, but also YouTube, Twitch, and Blue TV. Y'all watch Hulu TV, right? Go to Red Plus One, download Blue TV. We always support, and we want to talk about supporting Black businesses. This is a Black network, and he's worldwide. Go download it on your Fire Stick, on your smartphone, Red TV. Go to Blue TV, download that. He got movies, workout videos, podcasts, videos. He got it all just like Hulu. David Hogan, how you doing, my man? Now, I'm glad you're here, David, because we're going to talk about a little bit more football. Congratulations to the New York Football Giants. Y'all made a major pickup. I'm talking about NFC East news, just in case y'all want to know. Now, I'm going to talk about the Cowboys right now. The New York Football Giants, of course, they got Jackson Dart. They got Scatterbo. They picked up a tight end, Isaiah Likely. I'm nervous. I like Likely. Likely is a donkey of an athlete. The Giants made a great, they got even a linebacker from Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. The Giants have been actually making moves in the first 2 days, Leon Gurley. Now, we're going to move on to the Commanders. Y'all ain't did jack. But y'all keep relying on Jaden Daniels' legs to win a game. You about to lose the wide out. You only got one wide receiver, McLaren. He needs some help. You guys are probably going to sit around and draft a defensive end. I'm just telling you, Dan Quinn is predictable. Now, I already talked about the Saints. Y'all dismantling real fast, Leon. And then y'all playing around with Alvin Kamara. That's the wrong thing to do. Well, y'all can have Rico. Y'all can have Rick Woolen. Y'all can have him. Trash. Because you get Rick Woolen, that means Rick Woolen got to deal with CD. Check. Pickens. Check. Filet mignon. And we got him on franchise tag. You know Pickens going to ball out because he's going to want that top dollar next year. So y'all don't want to talk. Because it's NFC East talk. So you can bring it up. But y'all don't want to talk in Philly. Y'all got too many holes to fill. You know I'm telling you the truth. You might even lose your tight end, Dallas Goedert. Y'all fell apart last year when you lost Mekhi Becton. I told you that. When y'all let him get away and go to the Chargers, that's when y'all start falling apart. Then you lost your defensive end to retirement. Then you lost your linebacker. Jordan Phillips didn't even want to play that no more. He went to Carolina. N'Kobe Dean got out of there. He could have stayed. Got out of there. Who y'all got left in Philly? Jalen Hurts. Trash. Trash. Where's Kyler Murray going? To the Vikings? Y'all can let man, Kyler Murray gonna tear up the NFC North. Man, y'all got Jefferson to throw it to. He got Allison to throw it to. He got a badass tight end to throw it to. Only thing that Minnesota missing, don't let them get Alvin Kamara. But I know they got that backup running back that came from San Francisco. But again, don't let them get Alvin Kamara. Woo! Alvin Kamara is one of the hottest free agents that's going to be because the Saints playing around with that man. Quit playing with him. Quit playing with him. Y'all can get that Oregon tight end, Sadiq. I already know who he is, man. Y'all know the people's name. Don't just type in the Oregon tight end. Type in the name. I be knowing the people. Y'all need to know them like I know them. Come on, Wayman. Wayman is actually one of Michael Irvin Barber's guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. He's a cool dude. He's a Philly fan. So y'all don't understand. Me and Wayman been going at it since I met Wayman 24 years ago. So everybody that come to my live, I thank y'all for always coming. Marcus, your Chicago Bears done gave away everything. What y'all gonna do? Are y'all gonna acquire Jalen Waddle from the Miami Dolphins? I'm just asking. That's on my conspiracy theory list. Because that's what I'm reading now. Conspiracy is on my titles. Are the Bears gonna steal Jalen Waddle away from Miami? Who can leave? Are you saying Kamara can leave? Come on, man. You believe in Etienne? No. Well, I guess you can say he can leave. Everybody else leaving, Leon. Everybody. Everybody? Everybody. They even said the damn 40 leaf on the damn side of the helmet trying to leave too. Can you believe that? Damn. But hold on. God, I know I shouldn't have been talking about him. It made me cough. But I drank to that. I pretty much drank to anything right about now, the way the Cowboys are going. But let me tell you this. The Pittsburgh Steelers now own the second best duo of wide receivers in the AFC. God, I don't know why Mike McCarthy won't open his mouth. He gonna get Aaron Rodgers back. I'm just not an Aaron Rodgers fan. But Pittsburgh gonna be loaded. They just picked up Rico Dowdle. Dowdle still can tote that table. They picked up the kid from Indianapolis. Plus, they got Big Foe that they had last year from Seattle. Still, they don't have a quarterback. But why? Why? Why won't Aaron Rodgers' old ass sit down and retire? I told y'all. This is the name of my podcast. I told you so. Remember when I told y'all Aaron Rodgers is going to be the reason why Mike Tomlin ain't no longer the head coach in Pittsburgh? Who the head coach in Pittsburgh? It ain't Mike Tomlin. I told you so. But you ain't got to listen to me. I just be bumping my gums, but I be knowing what I'm talking about. Where's Mike Tomlin? In the unemployment line. Putting your faith in Aaron Rodgers, I told y'all, man, Aaron Rodgers going to call Mike Tomlin not to have a job. Go back and check in my records. I got receipts where I dropped that dime on y'all. I told y'all that. And where's Mike Tomlin? The man ain't had a losing season. But he ain't no longer the coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Why, Steelers? I got a funny feeling, another conspiracy theory. Marcus, y'all may get Bosa, or Bosa may go play back for Salah in Tennessee. Bosa, the one that was loose in Buffalo. Another one I got, Trent Williams. You know, the 49ers got him up for trade bait. I feel the best place for Trent Williams is to land in Texas, his home state, to complete his career. Because C.J. Stroud needs protection. You don't have to agree with me. I like the kid, but they can't protect him. I hope he's not going to the Steelers. I don't see him going, and my reasons why, Marcus, you can't take a warm weather quarterback and put him in the cold. Why you think Tua went inside of a dome? Think about it. Kyler Murray from Allen, Texas. This cold as monkey nuts up there in Pittsburgh. Ain't no way he can play up there. I don't care how many pair of thermals he got on. The man ain't but 5'6", well, $116. He'll freeze up there. I really don't see him going to Pittsburgh. I honestly see Aaron Rodgers going back to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm just saying. The wide receiver duo. I said that. That's why I said Pittsburgh now has the number 2 best wide receiver duo. The wide receiver, that's in the AFC. Remember that. That's the best wide receiver duo in the AFC. To my next conspiracy theory. I know I've been saying Alvin Kamara may go to Chicago. Alvin Kamara may go to Minneapolis. And if he go to those 2 places, he'll make a tremendous difference. But honestly, guys, if Alvin Kamara gets away from New Orleans, Kamara's going home to Tennessee. Play for Salah. It makes too much sense. He's from there. Why not play there? It's another income tax-free state. And if y'all know, this is where a lot of guys are going to finish their careers, so where they can get all their money, a la Tom Brady, a la Odell Beckham. He pimped Baltimore and he pimped Miami. It's known. But the best overall wide receiver duo in the NFL, they practice out there in Frisco. But game day is held right over here in Arlington. You can argue with anybody. You can take it to your pastor, take it to the grave. The best wide receiver duo in the NFL is Darian Lamb and George Pickens. Who you want to argue with? Bengals got number 2. I don't care how you want to call it. You can call it number 1 because you hate the Cowboys, but be real about it. I've been real about my team the whole time. All last season, all I talked about was the Cowboys' problem was the safety position. Look what we did finally. Got 2 safeties. Finally. Jerry Jones paid attention to my Facebook post. Finally. The Cowboys did something on opening day of free agency. Think about it. We didn't do nothing last year. Y'all remember the lie Jerry told one year? I'm going all in. Shit. All in on what? That's when the year we could have got Derrick Henry. Shit. We've been shitting ever since. But this time, he made a move on day 1. Shocked everybody. You thought we was going after Trey Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson has a medical problem. I really think so. But the Bears may pick him up also. There's a chance. Trey might want to play inside. The Vikings may pick Trey up. Maybe even the Detroit Lions, because they was trying to think of how they could get Garrett from Cleveland. Detroit is actually going to finish last in the NFC North. Chicago's going to play around at the top. But if Kyler Murray goes to Minnesota, boy, Justin Jefferson's going to have a hell of a year. That's all I got to tell you. Justin Jefferson's going to have a hell of a year. Because the second best wide receiver duo in the NFC is Justin Jefferson and Addison up there in Minnesota. You got to know personnel. That's the thing about a lot of people when they talk about their team, they don't know personnel. I can go to other people's teams and tell you about your own personnel. So this is the second day of free agency. So tomorrow, they actually get to sign their names on the paper. So don't count out teams like Houston. They still got a little bit of work to do because they got some linemen they need to pick up. Don't so much worry about the Rams, because the Rams are about to choose the best player available as well. They covered their spots. Who needs to worry? Well, the Kansas City Chiefs. Remember that Mutombo thing I threw a while ago? Out of the 28, 32 NFL teams, listen to me loudly, America. Worldwide, out of the 32 NFL teams, I'm looking you dead in your eye. I ain't about to blink. The Kansas City Chiefs are in trouble. You ain't got Mahomes to open the season. You got a running back. You got Rashid Rice. That ain't the cheetah. Cheetah ain't coming back. And if he did come back, he ain't the same cheetah. So if y'all know some Kansas City Chiefs fans, y'all tell them the Chiefs in trouble. Mahomes has seen his last days of the championship runs. It's a wrap. They brought back Eric Bieniemy to take over the job from Andy Reid probably at the end of this season. Y'all don't know how old Andy Reid is. Y'all don't realize how long Andy Reid been in the game. I've been in Dallas 24 years, 23 years. Andy Reid was coaching the Philadelphia Eagles. At some point in time, Reid has to hand over the clipboard to somebody. I really think they brought back Eric Bieniemy to succeed. I hope so. They blew Bieniemy under the rug. Remember Mahomes winning the Super Bowl? Bieniemy was the hottest offensive coordinator in the game. All of a sudden, you didn't hear from Bieniemy no more. Why y'all brushing him off? Why y'all didn't give him no head coaching job? Y'all better pay attention, America. Don't be so focused on the star. Look around the star. There's other things that are happening right before your eyes. And the thing about it is, you better watch them Cowboys, because we just got started. We just got started. We are knocking at that door. Who is it? It's them Cowboys. I thank y'all for tuning in this afternoon. And as the news comes in, I'm going to bring out a highlight every now and then, but I'm going to keep the podcast going week in and week out to keep people updated on what's going on, not only here in Jerry's world, but also in the NFL. So keep your head up and your prayers going. Thank y'all for tuning in. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Live. Hey guys, download the app Rad TV One. Go get Blue TV. It's just like Hulu. You can watch the episodes as you please to. You can watch other podcasts. You can watch other events. You can watch movies there. You can watch videos there. Other podcasts. You can watch exercise videos there as well. A lot of educational information is there as well for you. They're on Blue TV. It's been good, y'all. I'll talk to y'all next week. Keep your heads up and your prayers up. Love you. How about them Cowboys? Yeah, buddy.
Your dream home awaits. You've been dreaming of living in a desirable neighborhood with top-tier amenities such as playgrounds, dog parks, community centers, and state-of-the-art swimming pools, friendly neighbors, and so much more. Your first step is to contact me, a top-rated independent mortgage broker. Experienced guidance, quick, easy closings, and an average savings of $10,000 when you work with an independent mortgage broker. So what are you waiting on? It's time to own your dream. Contact me, Jeremy Brooks, at 318-394-1406.